All right, everybody. So, sorry about the wind noise. We're getting a lot up here at this new place, but here's the new house. We're mostly moved in. There's still some stuff left over at the old house, which hopefully we'll be going to closing on that this coming Friday. Yes, I told you guys this place had a garage, and we're going to go in there in a minute. I'm just going to kind of show you guys a little bit of the property. There ain't much with this, but there's opportunity for expanding here. Okay, so our property line goes along the road, and there's a ditch that follows down and goes about 25 yards past that little tree, maybe 50 yards, and it kind of follows out. That's our property line, and then it goes into the trees about 15 feet or so. Now, when I say opportunity for getting more, between this and that next house, there's a little driveway that goes back in here, and it's approximately 3 to 4 acres in there. It could be, a lot of it could be cleared cut because it's like overgrown shrub stuff that really isn't worth much. So it could be doing stuff in there, and there's no buildings on there, so I'm hoping that might come up for sale eventually. It's a nice piece of property. Yeah, we're in town, but not really in town. I mean, because it's right there, but it's a lot quieter, nicer road, and not a whole lot goes on in this area. Back here, we kind of had a thought of putting a carport like Farmall Fanatic had put up to put equipment in here, or expanding, leveling out the ground more and taking the garage out farther, but I'm not sure if I want to do that, because if I can get that place over there, I wouldn't mind putting something a little better there. So that's pretty much that. The house has oil heat, but the second chimney, the oil furnace chimney, comes up the middle of that peak right about there. But there's another one on this side, as you can see, where my utmost intentions are putting a wood stove there, which I did pick up, and we're going to see that in a minute. Now we're going to go into the garage and just don't mind the mess. We are storing stuff in there, and we have 2 of our dogs staying in there till we get their new pen and shelter put up, which they're going to pretty much have a doggy palace. So, without further ado, 2-bay is 2-story. Although I'm not going to go upstairs because there's no lighting up there yet. The sockets are there, but we just got to get some bulbs and just haven't had the time. So, here it is. That's Jackson, Rambo. Rambo's the black lab, and Jackson's the other one. That is the wood stove that I picked up for the house. I actually just got that on Friday. The garage itself has a big wood stove as well. There's stairs to go to the upstairs. Like I said, this has kind of been storage for everything until we can finish getting everything moved in and organized. Definitely the 650, the Fender 656 will fit in here no problem. The cab one, that I don't know if that will fit or not. I won't know until I get that back, which I got some updates on tractors and stuff here too. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. Good cement floor. So things are coming along. Once the moving part of it's all done, that'll be a heck of a lot better. We got that truck in here because this truck, when I bought it, doesn't exactly have the best winter type tires, which I want to try and keep the salt off and keep it in good shape as long as possible. So But I tell you, to buy a house in this day and age, it is a pain in the butt. We had to jump through a lot of loops to get this place, but we ended up making it happen. But it was worth it in the end. So, equipment. Well, pretty much, we'll start with the loader tractor. The cab is on. There's got to be some modification work done for the seat, because if those of you who have been with me a while have seen, it has an aftermarket style seat on it, and it will not work with the way the cab is set up. So we decided we priced to get an original seat set up for it, and just for the parts alone is $1,400 to $1,500, and that's not including the shipping charges and everything. So the guy who's working on it knows someone who can make modifications to make that seat work, so it's definitely a cheaper route that way. The Allis-Chalmers, seldom seen, hardly talked about, that will be picked up this week. Once the loader tractor is done, that'll be the next one to get work done on. I gotta take the hydraulic pump over. I did get one for it, so that's where we're at with that stuff for now. I do want to get the 3 bottom plows over here, because we're going to do a garden and stuff like that, and get around and hopefully doing some more stuff. And it's probably the first time you guys are seeing the outside view of the new work truck, which I'll do something on this a little later. But I didn't want to move in the middle of wintertime, but we ended up doing it, and we've been fighting Mother Nature the whole way. It's been ungodly crazy. We had 2 really bad windstorms already, one last night and one earlier this week. It wasn't all that long ago. So, yeah. But that's where we're at now. Possibly going to be doing a job change too. Better paying, which is a good thing in this day and age. So, anywho, that's kind of where things are at right now. This trailer is not mine. This actually belongs to my better half brother. He cannot get it parked over at his place where he wants it to, and we did kind of use it a little bit for some of our stuff. We just got a few other odd and end things, and then we'll be done there. So that's pretty much it. The only thing that is a project to be done here soon, well, when the temperatures are above holy hell, because we've gotten some really nice warm days, and then we get some really cold ones as well. The only thing that I can see needs done on this garage is as follows. There it come. The siding needs finished back here, and for the wood stove, I'm going to redo the chimney and do the triple wall and go all the way up. I don't know why it was done like that, half-assed, but I'm going to go all the way up, and then that's pretty much all that this will really need, except for obviously getting bulbs upstairs, which that's going to be divided half to an area for me to have ammo reloading stuff, and her for her kind of stuff too. So really happy with it. So I will say this, I would cringe if I found another place that I really wanted to get, because I know how much of a headache it is getting it. So, but this is where we're at. I'm contemplating another tractor purchase here. It's actually one that I've owned before, and I will kind of get into that a little closer to time. Right now we got to get through the selling of the other house and the job change, and then we'll go from there. As far as equipment for tractors, that's something that not finding too many close by or in a decent price range just yet. So, but we're definitely working on it. So But there's a new house and things are going on, so I will catch you guys on the next one.